Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Anubhuti and I love to talk about everything beauty related. I love to do product reviews and I love to get use out of my makeup collection more efficiently. I have been doing a lot of project planning content, sharing with you how I like to rotate through my makeup. So if those are the things you are interested in, please make sure to subscribe before jumping into today's video. As you know from the title, today I'm here with my deck of panning update for month of August. If you don't know what deck of panning is, it is gaming style project pan created by Emily. Her channel is Emily and Max here on YouTube. I will link her channel and everything related to the project down in the description box below. So make sure to check it out if you're interested. So basically, deck of panning is a gaming style project pan that involves a deck of cards and a game board associated with it. The face card prompts stay the same all year round, and then the number card prompts are updated every month by Emily. And there is one joker involved in the deck, and that means are you joking, which means you have to pick a product that you really don't want to pan. It can be any reason. Maybe it's your favorite product, maybe it's something special that you want to save it, but yeah, it has to be a hard goal for you. So yeah, I will link also my introduction video here somewhere and also Emily's introduction video from I think last year. She explains it everything in details, but let's jump into the update today. So I'm going to talk about the products in order they were rolled into the project. I have been working on 7 products. So let's talk about the first product that is here since month of April, and that was for a prompt spotlight panner. That was Jack of Hearts, and then the prompt was spotlight panner, and for that I chose Aiden Taylor, and then she was panning her Hourglass Mood Exposure blush. So I also decided to pick my Hourglass Mood Exposure Mini, and I decided to pick it up for 10 uses. All face cards have 10 usage goal for me, and also all number cards have the same number of usage as the number on the card. So this was for Jack of Hearts, and then this was for 10 uses. And I have reached for 12 uses, and that means this is rolling out. Finally, this has been here since month of April. So I did manage to reach for it 12 times, and then I did move to other blushes in my collection. Yes, the second product I want to talk about is here also since month of April, and that was for King of Clubs. That was in it for the long haul. Yeah, Black King is in it for the long haul. That means you have to pick a product that has long-term usage goal. So then for that I picked my custom blush in the shade Berry Pink. I repressed remainder of the Makeup Revolution Sugar and Spice face palette, and made 2 custom blushes from me. So one was more peachy pink, another one is more berry pink, and I chose one of the blushes which was berry pink to use it to completion. And here we are. Finally, last update I did anticipate that 3 more usage should be done, and it was the case. So yeah, finally happy. A blush empty and also another rollout. The third product I want to talk about was for King of Spades, and that is another Black King. That means at another in it for the long haul product, and for that I chose my Benefit Hula bronzer in mini. I had a mini, and I already hit pan on this last year, and I repressed it and then again hit pan this year. So the goal was to again use it up to completion, and here we are. This is also finished. Last update I was also quite close on this one. I was anticipating that it should be done by next update, and here we are with the bronzer empty. So a blush and a bronzer, even though it's many, it's always special. So then yes, and yeah, to mention, I did use this 25 times in this project. So 25 usage took me to use it up to completion in this project. And then the blush I used 19 times in this project to finish it up to completion. So 3 rollouts so far. Fourth product I want to talk about was for a prompt chopping block, also here since month of April, and for that I chose my Too Faced Love Flush blush palette, and this is a really old blush palette, as you can see. That was for the prompt 10 of spades. That means I have to reach for it 10 times and also do no pan left behind on this one. I have reached for it total 6 times so far. And yeah, I do dip into these two shades most often. These two are my most used shade from the palette. But I have decided to keep this till end of this year, and then I will just repress the shades, or maybe yeah, declutter the rest of the shades and keep the ones that I like. So that's the plan. I think I will be able to use this blush up, not sure, but yes. So far 6 uses, so this is staying in the project. Then I have another face palette that has been here since month of May. That was for 9 of clubs. The prompt was splurge, and for that I chose the custom hourglass face palette. And then the goal was to use it 9 times, and I have used it only 3 times so far. So yeah, still 6 more uses to go. So this is also staying in. Then I want to talk about 2 roll-ins from last update. First of them was for the prompt 3 of diamonds, and that was for pop culture. And for that I chose my ColourPop Disney collab villains face palette, villains misunderstood eyeshadow palette, and this is my version of misunderstood palette. I did club my misunderstood and what was the other palette, all I see is magic holiday palette, and I made my own. And I also, because these shades are magnetic, I rearranged them to make more sense for me. So yeah, I have to use it no pan left behind. All the eyeshadow palettes I pull in the project are for no pan left behind goal. I have to reach for it no pan left behind. As you can see, I still have to reach for 1 2 3 only 3 shades. This is written 20 because I this was to hit pen on this one as part of another project. But yeah, so I still have to reach for these 3 shades. So yeah, these 3 shades to do no pan left behind completion on this one. So this is also staying in. Then the next palette I want to talk about was for 5 of clubs, also from last update in the month of July, and that was the prompt influenced. And of course I picked Pat McGrath, Venus in Fleurs, Lux Squad in Voyeuristic Vixen, and I was influenced by Patty Alonso for this purchase. So yeah, the goal was to use it no pan left behind, and I did manage to do no pan left behind it in one go, because this is a quad and I used it in one look. This is quite cohesive. So yeah, I did no pan left behind on this one, so that means this is rolling out, but this is very pretty. I would like to keep it pulled for some more time, and at least till I will do my no pan left behind update. This is also rolling out. So out of 7 products, we have 4 rollouts and 3 products are staying in. So I have my Mood Exposure Blush rollout, my Hoola Bronzer empty, my custom blush empty, and the eyeshadow palette no pan left behind that. So 4 rollouts means I have to draw 4 cards today. Here is my deck of cards with my joker at the bottom. That was from the last update. I do not cut my deck because I used to forget sometimes to cut the deck, and sometimes I do. So I decided not to cut it at all. So the deck is shuffled. I've not looked at the game board yet, and I'm also quite late filming this. I'm filming it on 22nd. So yeah, so we have to draw 4 cards. Yes, so first card is Black Ace. Okay, second card is 3 of Hearts. Then we have Black King. Another in it for the long haul. And then we have 2 of Hearts. Okay, let me see the prompts. Black Ace is plan to pan. So I'm glad to pull a product because I do have plan to pan for 2026. So I will pick something from there. So this is plan to pan. Then we have 3 of Hearts. That is broken. Okay, I will have to think about it. Then I have Black King, and that was another in it for the long haul. I literally just rolled out 2 Black Kings. So we have another Black King in it for the long haul. Nevertheless, I'm going to pick a product. Then the last one is Two of Hearts, and that is easy peasy lemon squeezy. Good. Let me think about the products and I will be back. Okay, so I gave it a thought and I'm back with the products that I chose for the project. The first card that is pulled today is Black Ace, and that means plan to pen. And I decided to pick this Too Faced face palette duo, which is a bronzer and highlighter duo. My packaging was cardboard packaging and that was falling apart from a holiday collection, so I decided to repress it in this Catrice compact. So yeah, the goal is to use it 10 times for Ace of Clubs. Second card today was Three of Hearts, and that is broken. So for that I chose my Natasha Denona My Dream palette, because when it was delivered, the black shade from here came broken, and it's not here because every time it just, I think sometimes it just crumbles, and I think I repressed it again and it is in another palette. So but yeah, this shade came broken and I have repressed it I think 2 or 3 times, but it gets the cracks. I'm not sure what's wrong. So that is the shade Black is Black. So I decided to pull this palette in the project, and I will do No Pan Left Behind on this one for the prompt broken. So yeah, this is here for Three of Hearts. Then I have a Black King, that is for the prompt. The prompt is in it for the long haul, and for that I chose this another NARS mini bronzer Laguna 02, and yeah, the goal is to hit pan on this. So this is a mini, this has some usage on it, prior usage on it, and yeah, the goal is to hit pan on it. Then the last prompt is Two of Hearts, and that is easy peasy lemon squeezy, and for that I chose this Apeo Juicy Pang blusher. So I have the shade Grapefruit, so this is going to be here for 2 uses for Two of Hearts. So this is definitely easy peasy lemon squeezy. So let's recap. I still have to reach my Too Faced blush palette for 4 more times to roll it out, and I still have to use my Hourglass face palette 6 more times to roll it out. Then I have to use 3 more shades from my Disney Colourpop Misunderstood palette to call it No Pan Left Behind done and to roll it out. And then we have 4 new roll-ins today. So the first one is for Plan to Pan for 10 uses, this Too Faced duo. And for broken packaging, I have Natasha Denona My Dream palette for No Pan Left Behind. Then for in it for the long haul, I have this NARS mini bronzer for hitting the pan. Then last easy peasy lemon squeezy is this Apeo Juicy Bang blush in the shade Grapefruit. Easy peasy lemon squeezy for 2 uses. So that is it for today's update. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. Till next time, have a good day, good night, depending on wherever you are, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.